Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. My name is Angelika, and thank you for visiting with me today. I've been working on the um, Princess Journal. It's around here somewhere. Um, I've been working on the ephemera for it, and of course, I'm making a whole bunch of ephemera. So because of that, there's going to be, of course, some left over that I'm going to use on other journals. So this is my little dish of everything I've made. And I'm just going to give you a quick look through because I still have some tags I want to do. Now, these are not totally completed. Some of them look complete, but until I actually put it in the journal, I may add things to it or, fix it up a little bit more. So all these little ones I'll show you first. And I'm just going to go through them quickly. This is something I had. This one, I added that to it. A stamp and a piece of paper. That stamp, and I used inking. That one. This one you've already seen. There's a few of them. This one I just added a princess and wrote pink gold. And then it's that one. Like some of these will be store-bought. And then there's that one. This was the one I did a masterboard. And then I just stuck a store-bought one on it. That side too. I'd like to enhance it a little more, but I don't know right now how. And then this one was a store-bought one. And I put a bumblebee sticker there. And then because this is jasmine, it says jasmine soap. So yeah. And then I did this one. All you need is love. And I put a little butterfly. And then this is another one. A lot of them I want to add words, but I'm not at that point yet. I'm just trying to do the basic design of each one right now. So I put this and this on it. Here I put a bee, but they're not complete. Like this could probably just go as is, but this one I want to add a word. Like there's still some things to add. This I did a backing to it, but it's a writing area, so I'll probably leave this. I may add a butterfly up here. This I want to do something with, and I don't know what yet. Here's another one where I use the inking and a stencil and a stamp, and then on this side I put a store-bought one on it. This is a store-bought, and then I just added another layer there. But I may add, like, who knows, I may put a long word along here. I don't know yet. But this is what I've come up with so far. And then the lace trim, that's store-bought, so I just added this. And then this one again, the tag is store-bought. And all these that have holes, I want to add a ribbon to it. But I did on some and not on others. It's because it's all a work in progress. Like stickers, a lot of the stickers I have not, like I have more stickers, but I haven't put it on everything. So, and these I may have showed you before. See, the back still needs to be done, which I think I left it blank because I wanted to have write lines. I may take a ruler and put lines on it. Be fearless. That's cute. And this one, I could even put lines on that, and you'd be writing on top of the music. It's possible. Then there's this one. I really like this. Be happy, the three friends. And the butterflies hovering around them, feeling the joy. And then there's this. Happiness is shopping. And inspire. And I had put some dots along here. I'm trying to get into using markers and embellishing cards with your markers, but I still don't know the techniques and the different things you can embellish with. Here I just did dots. Right now all I know is dots, but I'd like to take it further. And then this one, I did not like the lady I had put on this. It was too dull and boring, the card, so I added a princess to it. This was one from the fairy journal I had done. So this still needs to be embellished, but it's no, like there's no store-bought one that I'd want to put on, and I didn't want to use any of these pieces of paper on any of it. So I'm still trying to figure this out. The only thing I can think of here is maybe add some liquid pearls in the corner, and then maybe here put something in the corner, a stamp or something. I'm not sure. And there's another one, the raspberries. So this is just what I've come up with so far. This is washi tape and this is washi tape. And then I put this. It's tucked under this washi tape, but it's on top of that one. And then of course the background was the pink. And it's a writing spot. This one I really love, that owl. Let the good times roll on. Sheesh. Trouble talking today. Here's another one from the fairy. I did put a strip of purple here, and this is writing spot. But I don't know. It's a shiny surface. I don't know if anybody will be able to write on it. But I like the word enchanted. And this was just a store-bought one. And then I backed it with an online thing I printed. So it's still pretty flimsy. Well, it's somewhat stiff, but I don't know. I still want to add something. I find it too plain. You know, like they're both like store-bought and online. And I'm like, where's the personal touch to it? So I still want to add to it. Same with these. I like the back. I really did not like this backing, so that's why I put a lot on it. And then here I can put a word. But here, the guy is so lonely, like he's catching a spider. But I don't know, I gotta add something to that. Same with this one. I gotta add something. And then here's a word, and then maybe, I don't know, I'll put something there. And this one's store-bought. I don't want to do anything on this side. But here's a word, and then maybe, I don't know. See, this one, sometimes you don't want to do anything. You just want to leave it be. But then the back, I want it to enhance. And then this is a store-bought. And then I backed it. And then I realized, no, I want something more than just that. So I added this to it. You know, it's cold cream, so you need a girl on it, right? And then this again. And here I did dots again. And I did it in multiple colors, like many different colors. But I don't know. Here too, see? Oh, it went through. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I had used a Sharpies on this side. Red, black, silver, and gold. And the red and black went through this. I don't see the silver or the gold. Oh, that's right. I did the lines with Sharpie too, and you can see it a bit. See? Lesson learned. There you go. Don't use Sharpie. Anyway, so this is like a circle, a scalloped circle, and then a circle. Which that's okay. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still learning. You know, you got to try things out. And then if you don't like it, you know for next time. See, here I used paper, lined paper. I should have done that with this one too. Anyways, you live, you learn. Here again, scalloped, round, like solid. Scalloped, solid. So it just needs something in the middle now, or something that goes over 2 layers. Maybe, you know, a critter or something. And then this one was 2 store-bought ones that I backed with each other. And then I just added the pansies with the butterfly. And then I put a stapled on a ribbon. See, simple is nice sometimes, but then busy is nice sometimes too, right? So anyway, so that was that pile. And then the next group I'll show you. Like some of these I pulled out from previous ones I've made. So I don't know which ones you've seen and which ones you haven't. Here's another one. I got these lace. I forgot I had bought them. They're lace frames. See, there's all kinds. There's doily types. There is frames like that. This was a kit I bought. There's all kinds of frames in here. And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I had that. See, this one's really pretty too with the butterfly and the flowers. And then this one's just like a garland. Like, I completely forgot I had these. Here's another doily type and another doily type. And it seems like one side's white and one side is like a light brown. So you can pick the side you want to use. There's some hearts too. I didn't know I had hearts. I would, oh, this one is black on the back. I could have used that for Valentine's Day. Like, I completely forgot because it was in the bin, but I have not been going through everything in the bins. So, and then for a while I didn't do any journals. So see, there's a square doily. So I completely forgot I had bought these. And yeah, so I decided to use one. The only thing is they're really hard to glue down because they're lacy, intricate. They're hard to glue down. Like, I put my art glitter glue, I did it along this edge, and then I went along the outer edge, and then I glued it down. But usually when I glue something down, I want to make sure there's no like everything is straight and smooth and the glue contacts the paper. So I use one of these things like this. Well, because I've never glued one of these down before, it got jammed in here, in this area. If you look, it's not straight. It's because when I went like this, or I don't know how I did it, but it poked in and it shifted the lace. So if you're gonna put these down and you want to make sure, rather go like this and then go like that, or you know, like move it around like this. Don't actually go like this like you would with a regular one, because of the little because it's lacy, right? It's intricate, so it could get caught and then rip it. So yeah, or just push it down maybe. I like to push on it. So anyways, it's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? It's all a learning curve. So then I put one of my label and put the word flourish because they flourish. And then of course that's a store-bought. And then this one, I had made these doilies into pockets a while back. And again, it was sitting in my bin. You know, you have so many bins that you don't always look in every bin and you forget what's in them, especially when you don't do them every day like me. I probably spend my evenings for 4 hours in this room, maybe 3 times a week, maybe 4. Some nights it's only for an hour or 2. So I forget what I have. And so, yeah, now that I'm actually sitting and doing ephemera, I'm finding this stuff and it's like, oh, I forgot I had that. So anyways, I glued it down because it wasn't glued down. And then the card fits in there perfectly. I love this. So girly girl. But there's no pink. There's a tiny bit of pink. There's no pink. but it still feels very girly girl. And then that's a store-bought. And then here I use the strip of paper. You know, like in your travels, you always end up with scraps. Well, I separate the skinny long strips into a cutlery tray that I have. You know, you can buy those clear plastic skinny long cutlery trays. Well, they're perfect to put these kind of scraps in. And so I pulled a few out and set them here. I do have more, but I'm like, I gotta get used to using them because I usually don't pull them out. And so I did here, and I think it turned out pretty nice. Simple, delicate, but nice. And of course, store-bought. And then that's store-bought, and so is that one. But I had backed this store-bought one with this, cardboard, and then I put this on. But I don't know, it's kind of plain, isn't it? This is fine. Maybe here I can put something glittery, washi tape or something. But then here, maybe just put 3 gems or something. I have to look in my stash. Who knows what else I have. You have so many elements that you can't use them all the time. And sometimes it's one you don't think of that would go perfect right there. And here's another. This was a sticker, and then I glued that on. And then I forgot I had bought 2 packs of this music and old style vintage paper, and I completely forgot I had it, and I pulled it out, and there you go. I used part of one of them. And then this. I love this. But I do want to add something else to it, and I don't know what. I don't want to wreck it, right? Here, I might just add a butterfly or a fairy or something. And then there's a tag. This one I've had before. I didn't do the back, though. Just for you. These vellum papers, I really struggle with. Not only how to use them, but how to glue them down where, see, it bent and it's separated right here. So I really have trouble with the vellum. I think it's called vellum. And then there's another one, very plain and simple. And then there, you and me, butterfly and the flower. Again, that's another vellum one. I was trying to use them. This is very babyish, so I do have to put something here. I just don't know what. Here's another one of this one, which has a different backing. Here's another one of these, family. And this is just cardstock, a solid colored cardstock. And you know, honestly, I could just leave it like that and just put some lines even. Family, mom and dad. Family tree. I like that one. And I love the birds. Here again, another vellum one. I don't know. Like, how do you tell what's... It is so transparent that whatever you put behind it, you know what I mean? Like, you I don't know. I just don't like it. Oh, here I have to do the back. There's another one. The back too, and the vellum. I got it. Oh my God, I have a lot to do on that one. Same with that one. Here's another one of those doily pockets. So you just pull it out. Just a plain tag, nothing on it. I decorated this. This is another strip again on the side I had. And then there you go. And I added a ribbon on this one. I don't know if I put a ribbon on the other one. Here's an envelope that I had, and I don't remember what was in it. But I figure I can put it, tuck it in a pocket, right? Like on this side, tuck it in a pocket. Maybe on the bumblebee page. It's pretty. I want to add something else up here. And then I want to add something here. I just couldn't think of anything. but you can put it in a pocket like this, have something inside, so when you take it out and you turn it over, oh, there's something there with a tag, I mean with a ribbon, and you pull it out and get a surprise. And then there's that one. Oh, the back hasn't been done. It's a lot of work. Not only do you have to do both sides, but then, you know, the corners and the strings and the ribbon, and do I add liquid pearls? Do I put some gems on it? Like, there's so many options, and there's so many things you can do. And like I said, with the vellum, I struggle. So, you know, it's really a matter of, there you go, look at that. Glue this in the book and then put your bookmarker in it. This is a bookmarker I made. Oh, I didn't do anything on the back, just on this. Put some, this is not ribbon, this is for wrapping presents, that kind of ribbon. And I just curled it. And look at that. Dreams. Yeah. The squirrel and the hare are having dreams. Dreams of nuts and yummy stuff. Carrots. Anyways, yeah. So there's so many different parts to it and everything. And then that's the stuff that is store-bought. Then there's stuff that you can do that's not store-bought. Like, I don't know. There's just so much. Oh, I got to do the back of that one. That one can be enhanced or lines because it is a pattern. Like, there's just so much involved. Like, you've got the scraps. This was my scrap board. Then you put washi and stamp. Then you cut it to size and you decide if you want to round the corners. And then I added more washi tape. And then I added this sticker and I added this. And it's like, okay, well, do I want to add more? Like, I don't know. And then the back. Like, and then there's the the book pages you can use. So I use it on this, but it's still really flimsy. So I'm thinking, okay, I need to put something down here and something across the top just to add bulk to this. Like, there's just so much involved. And that's why there are times I don't want to come in here because I don't want to, you know, use my brain. I just want to relax for the evening. But yeah, there's so many parts to it. Here, this was from the old books that I bought. The two or what was it? 4 books I bought. Well, this was a picture in it. And I thought, this is going to go in the Princess Journal. So why not this picture with the girls reading? And then maybe I'll put a crown on their head or something. I do have some sticker crowns. Or maybe, I don't know, add some glitter to this. Or, you know, glitter washi tape. Or, I don't know. Here's one that I really enjoyed doing. So this is an angel. And I put a label and then this sticker. And here I can put a word. And this one, I don't know if you can tell. Am I even holding it in view? Oh, it's kind of up there, eh? I had used liquid pearls. This stuff. And I used a lighter one to add the centers to the flower, and then I used a darker one to go over the stems. And so I don't know if you can tell, the stems are kind of glittery. I like that. I really like this picture. And then this one, I love the owl. This was part of a Halloween printout I had done from online. And I really love the owl. And I thought that the like a sagey green background brought it out more. I really love this one. And then there's that. This again was from one of those books. And then that one's store-bought. It has a saying on it. And then there's that one. Again, a couple of cutouts that I glued on. This was just this thing here, butterfly, and then I added this over top. And there. This was a one I did a while back, but I think I'm going to use it in this journal. Shine Brightly. Oh, I have to do the back. See, there's still so much to do, and it takes so much time. This was the peel and stick wallpaper. And so I decided to put that on it. And then here I have the kids reading a book. See, it got a little stiff from all the glue stick and all the layers. And then this, all I had was this paper and then kindness on it. And then, oh yeah, and the crown was on it. And then I added these two. And then here, love one another. And that goes in relation to, you know, people and animals. And it's a writing spot. This I had printed online. It's the 100 chart, so she can do her numbers. And I put a fairy and a butterfly. And then on this side, the bottom part was pretty plain because the sayings up here, the bird, the flower. So then I added these two to it. And then that one. And then that one. I had done this previously, but not on this card. I had just done it as a snippet. And so then I thought, oh, the colors go nice on this. So I put the bicycle. I should have done that first and put the bicycle lower. But because I had done this first, I wanted to somewhat center it. And then I found that. Here's a little butterfly. The grandma and grandpa. This picture I really love. I cut it down a bit. Oh, I may round off the corners. But I love this picture of the girl and her dog. And then this was another one of those vintage papers that I forgot I had bought. And so I used that as a backing. And that's busy enough that it doesn't need anything else. And this is just so pretty. I don't want to add anything. I may round the corners. That's it. And here's her ABCs. And then a princess, because it's a princess journal. And then this is one that wraps around the page. So you wrap this around the page, and then you can glue it on the top and bottom and have a tuck here. And then when you turn the page, you glue the top and bottom and have another tuck here. Actually, because that's where the book will open, because this is going on the outside of the page, I probably will glue this and keep the top open. But then I'm going to need something narrow and tall. Oh, I have one I could put in. Or just seal it completely, and you just have the belly band and the pocket, and then a pocket on the next page. And then this was another version of that one I did. This one again wraps around the page, but this time you have a pocket here and a pocket here. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that. I have something in there. I didn't even realize. But then you have one pocket this way and one pocket that way. And if you think of it, I don't have to decorate this, because whatever is in the pocket coming out, say it's this one, right? It's covering that. The only thing you notice is this. And then even because you put something in the side, you don't even see that one. Oh, that's too big. Of course I have to take one too big. Here, we'll do this one. Nope. Okay, we'll do it this way. There, so if it's not taking up the whole space, you still see this. But yeah, I love doing these. And so that's another vellum paper. I really struggle with it. See? Didn't do much with that one. This one I really like. I made a little bow and then I put a gem. Now, I thought it would be fine with the art glitter glue, just as a footnote, for this, you have to use Fabric Fix. The art glitter glue held down the ribbon fine, like it's still attached because the back side of the ribbon I had glued down, and it's fine with the art glitter glue. But when it came to this, because there's a knot underneath, which I didn't, yeah, I did have to do the knot to keep all the layers together. But then this, I had trouble gluing it down. I had to use Fabric Fix. So when you have something that's not on a flat surface, use Fabric Fix. It'll hold it better. And then I did a stamp here. A little bit of thanks for a whole lot of nice, because she is so nice. And then I did gorgeous. Now, what I did was, this had actually grommets in it. And I was thinking, well, why did I put grommets in it? Because whatever you put it on, the grommet should go through all the layers. But I had put grommets on this label when I made the label, and I put the word and I put the grommets, which is nice. And I think I have more of them somewhere. They are nice, but you can't put the grommets before you attach it to where you want to attach it to. So then I pulled out my, whatever these things are called, these guys. I pulled it out, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll have to attach it this way. Well, these were too small because of the size of the grommet. It was sticking up more. It didn't engulf it. Like, the grommet did not sit on the inside. So I had to pull out my actual office ones that I have. And this covers it completely. Like, if you look at the side, it completely engulfed the grommet. So you don't even know. But then I had the wings in the back. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to back this paper with a whole sheet of paper. So I backed it with this. And then when I did this, I'm like, oh my God, I should have waited, decorated this first, then attach it to this. Because when I was trying to put the bow on, because of the bump here, I was struggling. You know what I mean? So if you're going to do something, and then this is bumpy too, the centers of the flower. So when it's bumpy, don't do something bumpy on the other side. Like, I shouldn't have put the bow. I could have used this printout for something else where there wasn't something bumpy on the other side. Now I have something bumpy on both sides, which will make it harder to put it in the journal. But it's done, and we'll figure it out. All right, so there's a few things more here. These are the big ones I made because I wanted some big ones. Yeah, so book page, washi tape, store-bought, printout from online, book from the vintage books we bought, and then store-bought. So it's all, and I'm happy with it just like that. I don't need to add anything else. The punch, the glitter is this. And I chose green because there's green in here. And this, again, is from the book. See, when you use a glue stick and then you try to straighten it out, it separates. And this was just cardboard, like a cereal box or a mac and cheese box or something. It's just a piece of cardboard. And it's paper on paper, and still the glue stick curled it. I don't know. I like glue sticks, but for things like this, all glues that contain water, moisture, are going to have this issue. The only way I could have gotten away without this would be if I used Fabric Fix, because I believe it's a silicone base, or it's a different base. And but the problem with that is it's so expensive. So just don't, try straightening it out at the time you're putting it together. Once it's dried, just leave it curl. This girl I really love. I printed her online. She is beautiful. See, even this, when I'm going like this, see there's a crinkle. I don't know if you can see that. My thumb just made a crinkle across her chest. See there's another crinkle. And that's gluing paper on paper with a glue stick. It curves because of the moisture in the glue, and then you go to straighten it after it's dry, and that's what happens. So once it's dry, just leave it be. And then that one and that one. I put her ABCs here. Oh, here are the two little girls. Again, it's the two girls, just like the other one was two grown-up girls, but it's two girls. The other two were reading, and these two, it's like they have a little tea party, and then they've got a little, I don't know, a gnome or something having tea with them, and then the girl has her dog with her. I just thought that was so pretty. Anyways, oh, and then I came across this. You know how we made the pockets to put in the journals, like these kind of pockets? Well, I took one of them and I folded it up here, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I folded it further down, and I'm like, I could use this like an envelope that goes in the pocket. And if I wanted to, yeah, I could cut this corner off, but this one's not a perfect cut anyways. It must have been one of my prototypes, so it's fine. And then I put wider washi tape, and then a strip of glitter washi tape. And then I thought, wait a minute, I could put like a magnet, or I could put the grommet with a string, with a ribbon. And I'm like, you know what? I like the idea of a grommet with a ribbon. So that's what I did. This ribbon's kind of long though. There. Whoops, whatever. Yeah, so then I put the string on it and then just wrap it. And then I had this, and I always knew that it would go to Claire, but I didn't want to just give it to her. I wanted it because it's the princesses on it. So I'm like, no, I got to do something with it. And then I thought, wait a minute, I need a dangle for my ribbon to wrap the envelope. So I came across it again, and I'm like, oh, that'll be perfect for that project. Like, I've had this thing probably for like 3-4 years now. Claire is 6. She's 6. Or she will be 6. She's 5. She's in kindergarten. And so, yeah, it was about 2 years ago I came across it, something like that. And I'm like, oh, I got to keep it. I can do something with it. Well, I found a purpose. And it's bonus because the background of this charm is green. It's the same green as the hearts. And then the hearts, I think, are pinkish. Yeah, they're pink. Are they? Yeah, I think they're pink or they're gold. I don't know. But, yeah, so then I'm really proud of this one. I really like it. I just got to find something cute to put in it now. What else do we have? Oh, this is one I had before. I had used these for Mother's Day on the tree. And then I flipped it over. I added some stuff to the back. And there you go. I can use, it doesn't say Mother's Day or Mother. So I figure I can use that in one of the journals. And then this is the watercolor paper, textured. I like the texture on it. So I do have it to use as backing for some of my ephemera. I do use it for watercolor too, but I like the texture. It's hard to find paper with texture. Watercolor paper has the texture. And then I just added a flower there. And then here's some writing that is not real writing. It's just, I don't know. That you would think is office, but the ending doesn't look like office. It's just like, anyways. So I thought that was cute. And then what I might do is go along, because I left the border, and use some liquid pearls along the border. And this I will just leave as is. And then this is something I had done before. This is a crown. It's missing one of its white gems over there. But this was a crown. I thought maybe, you know, on something or just at the top of the page I could put that on. And then these were some flowers. It was my prototype to make a flower. See the butterfly wings? And then what I can always do is put a circle of something here and glue it down, and it'll cover this, and it'll hold all the pieces in place. Because all these is a petal here connected to a petal on the opposite side. And I just did a whole bunch of them in different sizes. So here's the small one, and then this would be the big one. And then I just overlap them. Like you could even do the inner ones in a different color. Well, similar but different. Like have it red on the outside, and then a pink row, and then a white center. Or you can do it, you know what I mean? Like a gradual thing. And do it in 3 sizes instead of my 2 sizes. This is just a prototype. And then I'm like, okay, well, if we could do different colors and different size petals, well, I figured we would need smaller petals. So then I did this one. See, you got small, medium, and large. Oh, it can't turn. Yeah. So then that's an idea. And then I put a white backing, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? You can just do it like that too. And then you can even put a piece of paper on here with another, like a white center with dots on it. Or you can just use liquid pearls on this. Anyway, so these are some ideas. Liquid pearls, you do have to put it somewhere where it's not going to be touched or knocked over, and let it sit there overnight. Liquid pearls take a long time to dry. Same with the Nouveau drops and all the other types that are like that. They take overnight to dry. I had put it here on my dresser behind me where the calyx is. I had put it on the ledge here, and I just left it there overnight. And I would only do like 2 or 3 at a time. But so there you go. That's everything I'm up to right now. My next project is taking this kind of brown envelopes, taking them apart, and then I pulled out my stamps, and then I'm going to, like on the other side, not the side with the writing, I want to do some stamping. So like I would do this, and then I can cut it out, and it could be part of an ephemera card. This one has tickets, and admit one, free admission tickets. So I want to do the tickets. See, this is a different type of tickets. Immigration officer. Like I want to actually stamp multiple and then cut it out and use it as like tickets. And then this one has a bunch of butterflies. So I was thinking what I could do is actually color the butterflies and then fussy cut them out, and I could use them. So I'm making embellishments. So for this one, I think it was like the banner. You know, like sweets are always liked. A drink, a camera, a string of lights. Like I won't do the presents or congratulations or happy birthday. I just want the other elements. And then that I showed you. And then this one, it says, don't worry, be happy. I want to do that. You are my happy. You are my sunshine. With love. There's always a reason to smile. thinking of you, dream, joy. Like each individual, each individual, heart with love, seize the day, life is beautiful. Just, like stamp them and then cut them out, whether it be circle, whether it be square, whatever, and just make a whole bunch of them, so that I can use that embellishment to put on an ephemera card or put on a page in a journal. So that's my goal, and I will show you it on the next video. I have a couple more here. Like you've got the round embellishments. You've got some stamps. This one has stamps. Here's some stamps. This is a blank stamp. And then this one has some more tickets and some more of those round ones. So that's my goal. On the next video, I will show you how I take the brown envelope apart. I have a whole bunch of these delivery bags. I'll just show you how I take them apart. And then we're going to cut it open. I was thinking it opens on this side. Yeah, it actually does. So I'll show you how I do this. So I basically open this, make it long and flat. Then I pull this apart so that it becomes one big sheet. I'll probably have to do it in the dining room for the dining room table. And I'll pull out a few of these. And then we'll just do a bunch of stamping. I might pull out some other colored paper too, just to have a variation to it. And so that'll be my next video. I also have these stamps. It looks like doilies. I'm going to do some of these too. I have my alphabet letters I pulled out, so then I can stamp some words. And I have a little trick. I'm going to try it out and see if it works. And then, because these are all individual letters, it's hard for the spacing. So I have an idea. I'm going to try it. And if it works, you'll be there to witness it. If it doesn't work, well, maybe we can figure something else out. So that'll be my next video. I just wanted to show you what I've done so far. I do want to do some more of these. What I might do is take these two apart and then make a tracing of it as a template, because I don't have a template to make these. And you can see the edges when I cut them. It was pretty jaggedy. So I'd like to have a template of these in 3 different sizes, and of these petals in 3 different sizes, and then be able to scan them on the computer, the outline, that sheet, save it on the computer, and then try with different papers to do the printouts of it. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, and then, or just some that are on white paper, and then we can color it with a marker. So that'll be another project, but I want to do this first with the stamps. That's going to be my next video. So the Princess Junk Journal is being put on the side, and this is what I mean by when you don't know what you're doing, and there's so many elements in doing a journal. I want to do everything. I want to learn everything, and I just overwhelm myself. So this is why these journals that I had made, middle of last year when I first discovered it, middle to, I don't know, maybe September, October at the latest, I had discovered it, and I wanted to do these, and I had done the covers for 6 journals. Well, this is why it's taking so long. It's because there are so many aspects to it, and so many things I'm learning how to do, that it takes time, right? I'm not just putting pages in a book and then some store-bought ephemera and that's the end of it. No, I want to learn about the washi tape, the gems, like these things, Then you've got your distressed ink, and then these daubers. Like there's another kind of daubers too. At one point I was wondering which is better, and I thought this would be more comfortable for the hand, and so it's been working. There's just so many elements to this. And then your different glues. Some of them are really expensive, so you try and find something that's not as expensive. But anyways, there's just so much involved. So I will see you on the next video. We will do this project. And then maybe the one after that, we'll do these flowers. Because I really like them. Because honestly, if you're doing different layers, different colors, right? And then you do a nice white center, you could even glue it down and not use one of these. Just glue every layer down. Then you can go on the printer and you can photocopy it and then just cut it out. And you can just put that on a page, right? Or you could photocopy it right on the page. If you put it in the photocopier in the right place that you know it's going to copy on the page, you can have it right on the page before you even put the page in the binder. Wouldn't that be cool? Like make your own paper. So, anyways. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of these stamps too. It's not just these stamps. I also have these stamps. And some of these I had bought at the dollar store, Value Village. These I had bought online, which I ended up getting my full credit back because out of 8 stamps, there were only 3. The other 5, 4 of them was a repeat of one of these, and then the 5th one was a repeat of a different one. So out of 8, you only had 3 different styles, which is crazy. Anyway, so then there's this. So technically, I didn't even pay for these. And then there's this one. And then I have a bunch of other ones. Like all these, I'm also going to be doing on this paper. So I just wanted to show you what I was up to. Now I have a clutter on my desk I have to clean up. This is all part of it. And that's another thing. My desk is so small. I want to get a piece of plywood that goes from one PAX cabinet to the other, the whole space coming out a little bit more, and then maybe have a couple of shelves instead of this shelf and that one, put it right on the desk and make them exact size of what I need. Maybe I can have even a 3rd shelf because this is my window over that way. It's my window. And then I could have a bigger surface to work with. You know, maybe the computer I can put on up here on a shelf over there. See, I have this shelf, and another one like it is that one there, and my desk is pushed up to it. So my computer, maybe I can put it here in the middle, but then have 2 side shelves and then another one on top. So the computer is in here, the laptop. So yeah, I'd like to redesign this because I don't have much desk surface. Like yesterday, I had everything, all my ephemera and everything all spread out here. And like I had a pile, oops, now you're out of view again. I had a pile of tags here. 2 piles of things I want to make into ephemera cards, 2 different sizes. Then I had the little ones over here. Then I had these over on this side. And then I had a whole bunch of little stuff. I ended up with a little area to work with. All my tools were on my right side over that way. Off the mat was all my tools. And then on that side was this thing to hold them all. And I don't know, I had something else there too. And then I have my daubers there, my glue stick there, my art glitter glue and the fabric glue. Then I have my ribbons over there. Like, my space ended up so small. Like, excuse me, when you do this kind of stuff, honestly, I have a side table that's a TV table that is full of bins of like one container has tickets, one has the lace. Then I have 4 boxes stacked of like labels and numbers and dates and that kind of thing. Then I have another one that has words and sayings and definitions, and like you just need so much room, and I'm not going to take it out, use it, put it away, do the next one. Because if it's not in your face, you forget you even have it. So basically, you need a big desk with shelves on 3 sides, multiple levels, to have all your embellishments. Like, it's just crazy. Crazy. Anyways, that's my rant for today. Thank you for visiting. I really appreciate you spending time with me. Um, you have any ideas or any suggestions or have questions about what I've showed you today, please make a comment down below. I would love to answer it. Or if you just want to say hello, I'd love to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Yeah. And remember, do what makes you happy and everything else will fall into place. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.